Welcome to Wyman's Workshop. Today we're going to be making picture frames that you can stick on your refrigerator out of aluminum cans. First we need the bottoms off of 2 aluminum cans. These have been pre-scored. Next, we're going to crimp the inside can. You can make these without crimping, but it's a lot easier to put the pieces together if you do. Slide the pieces together, and that's the base for our picture frame. If you notice, the inside of the can is concave, so we need to flatten that out a bit. We're going to accomplish that. We're going to need 2 circles, also punched out of aluminum cans. Those are 1 3/4 inch in diameter. Then we're going to need some support. This strip that I'm wrapping is 1/4 inch wide. It's cut out of a strip of aluminum can. And I'm wrapping it around a 5/8 inch diameter dowel. Put a little bit of glue on there so it doesn't change shape. I'll hang that up to dry for later. And since we're going to do 2 of those, let's do the other one right now. Whoop. If at first you don't succeed, okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to take our circles, put a little bit of glue on them, smear that glue around a little bit. Those with a shot of instant cure since I don't want to wait for them to dry. And we're going to do the same thing with soda cans. This will give us a nice flat base for our picture. Okay. Just hold that for a minute. Next thing we're going to need to do is decorate the outside. These are 1/8 inch wide strips cut from the same aluminum can. Just going to wrap them around a nail that has a slot cut in the end of it. And then I'll pinch this on one side to make a teardrop shape. Take about 20 teardrop shapes. We're just going to glue those one at a time. around the outside of the can. Careful with the CA glue. It does take to fingers a lot better than it takes to aluminum. Like I said about that CA glue, it does stick to fingers quite well. Usually it takes about 20 of these little teardrop shapes to go all the way around the can. That can change a little bit depending on how big the teardrops are, how closely you pack them together. You can experiment with different shapes. There's quite a few videos around that will show you how to make the shapes. If you just do a search under quilling, quilling tool I use is a little bit larger, since I usually do aluminum rather than paper. They're quite easy to make, and you'll always have an ample supply of empty aluminum cans to fund your projects. The reason I'm checking these every time I pick one up is I'm looking for this little seam right here. I like to hide that, so I try to make sure it's always facing down. And for this last piece, it's a little larger spot than I normally have, so I'm going to look for a little larger teardrop, one that will fill that spot, and squish it down good so it makes a nice tidy appearance going around the circle. And the very last step, I'm going to find the back of the can, so I want to hide this seam right here. Just going to install a magnet. That way I can put this on the refrigerator. Alright, now I'm ready for painting. You can paint in any color that you choose. I've made a yellow one. You just need to cut a circle around a picture that you may have, or pull one off of your computer. I also put a little piece of plastic around just in case I have a picture that's not on photo paper. Hope you've enjoyed this, and happy craft making.